Hi, I'm AJ. I usually watch reality dating shows for the yelling, the storming out, the ice sangria thrown in faces, you know, the sweet, sweet drama. But everything changed for me when I watched the recent queer season of The Ultimatum. My heart, my mind, and other things were opened up by the healthy communication. I specifically admired Mal Wright's communication style, and I also have a crush on her, so this video will focus on Mal Wright's communication. Oh, this video contains gay spoilers, so watch out. Here's how the ultimatum works. Couples are brought on the show because one member has issued an ultimatum to the other. Get married or we break up. The original couples split up and pair off with other recently split couples, and they have a 3-week trial marriage. Then they switch back and live with their original partners for another 3 weeks. By the end, everyone decides if they want to propose to their original partner and look good on international TV, or look like a wretched witch and refuse to propose. Do I understand why a person would do any of this? No. I don't even understand marriage. No judgment for married people. I think all sorts of love is beautiful. I just read The Ethical when I was 15 and it changed my brain forever. You know that kid in your freshman year high school class who did too much and he was just a little weird because of it? He would say things like, I think the real problem is the system, or we're all just one. Well, that's me, but mine is from literature that deconstructs heteronormativity. So the point is, I have very little emotional stake in marriage, and that's why I watch shows like this, because I have too many feelings as it is, and I want to watch a show where I can just giggle and not really care that much. But boy, was I fooled by The Ultimatum. Not only was it gay, which made me feel things, but then there was Mal, who kept me so engaged and sometimes teary-eyed with their patient listening, their affirmations, and their I feel statements. Mal! The whole thing left me wondering about the future of reality shows like this, and if we might benefit from more characters like Mal. My first green flag for communication was actually the ways that Mal talked to Lexi. By the way, some of the quotes are redacted or paraphrased a little bit, but they still have the same meaning. Mal and Lexi were paired up for their trial marriage. Mal's original partner, for those who haven't watched it, was Yoli, and we'll talk about her soon, hold your horses. When Lexi voices some insecurity about her body, Mal responds by saying, personally, I love your body. I want to make sure you're comfortable and move at whatever speed you want to move at. I fell for you off of, could I be with this person when I'm 90 years old and we both look very different. It's just a bonus that you're hot. Mal is doing such a great job of telling Lexi what Mal really loves about her. A psychologist in Seattle talks about that moment really well in his video. I'll link his videos in the notes below. I think that this is a very ideal response to someone voicing insecurity. Mal affirms that they're attracted to Lexi while also saying it's not the important thing and emphasizing that she likes Lexi for who she is inside, along with maybe one or two physical characteristics. Mal also communicates really well in difficult situations. Yoli, Mal's original partner, moves in with Xander for her trial marriage and quickly falls in love. When Yoli moves back in with Mal, she's very explicit in telling Mal that she loves both Xander and Mal. Who wouldn't be freaking out during this? Mal's partner of many years lived with someone for a few weeks and fell in love and is debating leaving Mal. If I was in Mal's shoes, I'd feel so scared and insecure and angry and maybe embarrassed. I don't know if I have the tools to handle something like that. Or should I say I didn't know if I had the tools to handle something like that. Because Mal modeled so much healthy communication, I have more tools in my little tool belt. When Yoli and Mal first moved in together, Yoli is crying and she explains it's because she had this whole other relationship with Xander. And Mal responds by saying, are you mourning that? Mal's asking if this is something that Yoli is grieving. Wow! Mal just puts their insecurity aside and gives Yoli such a compassionate, open-minded response just by asking a question. I want to have more responses like that. And Yoli nods in response, and then Mal says, okay, that's okay. When Yoli tells Mal that she is in love with Xander, Mal responds by saying how they feel. How Mal feels about the situation. My ego is fucking shattered. My ego hurts. But I don't unlove you. We can figure this out. I just hurt for you. It sucks to watch you be so sad. Okay, Mal addresses their personal feelings with no blaming, just taking responsibility. And Mal tells Yoli that she feels empathy towards her. She gets where Yoli's coming from. Even when Mal gets mad, it's the healthiest anger I've ever seen in my life. Yoli keeps expressing the fact that she can't decide between Mal or Xander. Yoli, you're poly. That's fine. Just find other poly people. Polly Pockets, one example. If Yoli just knew what polyamory and non-monogamy were, I feel like this entire conflict would be resolved. Maybe the show wouldn't have good drama. Or it would have the best drama. Imagine one giant lesbian polycule. Maybe then the butch lesbians would have an excuse to pair up. Didn't it bum you out? I wanted to see two butch lesbians open up their short-haired minds and open their skater boy pants to the possibility of kissing a more masculine girly. I wanted to see it, and I didn't get to see it. Like Mal and Xander? Like before everything happened, they would have been a good couple. Or Ozzy and... Well, okay, Ozzy just needs to go to therapy. But I digress. After Mal re-emphasizes their commitment to Yoli, and Yoli keeps saying that she's not sure, Mal asks, at what point do I keep neglecting myself? Here is Mal angry, okay? Or like what I would read as them displaying visible signs of like frustration. Mal says, you want to see both of us fight for you, like bleed, to see like who actually dies for you and you're going to pick that person? Is that what you want? I'm dying for you, fam. What do you want? Give me a break. Then Mal goes outside and cries in a corner, and I thought, finally, Mal does something I can relate to. But like, that's the most frustrated Mal gets. When her lover is openly debating leaving her, it's so tempting to blame everyone and try to hurt them when they cause you hurt, and Mal never does that. In Mal's understandable frustration in that moment, she is also voicing a genuine need. Like, what do you want from me? So it's like constructive too? Ugh. Later in the season, when Mal proposes to Yoli, and Yoli continues to voice that she isn't sure about Mal because of Xander, Mal is still so level-headed. She says, I've never disrespected your love for Xander and I'm not gonna start now. I can't imagine how difficult it is for you. I know where you're at. I know how you feel. You know I got your back no matter what. Okay, Mal, just like affirming over and over. All right. I'm so melancholy right now. It's okay. Maybe it's because I know due to Mal's like monogamousness, we could not be together. And like, I'm like, maybe we could be friends. I'm like, maybe we could be friends. But honestly, I feel it would be too painful for me. No, I'd get over it in like 3 days and then we'd be buddies and it would be fine. Okay. Anyway, that's not the only reason I'm melancholy. You don't need to know. Then Mal checks in with Yoli and says, I see you way deeper than you think I do. I still love you. I don't want to feel like I'm fighting to get you back. I want to walk into this together. Oh. It's so much affirming and then just voicing a beautiful need. Mal taught me a lot. Mal's empathy really moved me deeply and gave me more tools for healthy communication. And I'm guessing I'm not alone. This show made me wonder if reality TV might be ready for healthier figures like Mal. Like, we can still have the people who storm out and throw things. Not naming any names. But maybe we're ready for more people like Mal. A lot of romantic relationship dynamics I see on TV are borderline abusive and just like not healthy. Seeing that and only that has got to affect us. Especially considering this year's writer's strike, it's likely that reality shows will continue to grow as a major source of entertainment. These shows are increasingly part of our lives. So could it be possible for healthier, more loving communication to be woven in? I really hope so. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Mal.